Hi everyone. Hi fellas. Anyway, today we are working on tuna fish patties. Kind of like crab cakes in a way. So far I got one onion, finely diced. It's important to finely dice it because when you're trying to patty them up, your stuff likes to fall apart. And I leave like half the juice in one can and 3 of the other cans are totally drained. Not, tightly drained, just drained. Anyway, I put a little bit of liquid smoke in there. Just a little. What I put in there and what you put in there can be different. It doesn't matter. As long as you get the egg mixture. You don't even have to do onion if you don't like onion. But I do. I gotta have onion in mine. I got some onion powder I'm putting in there. Measurements, like in measuring cups and teaspoons and all that stuff, I never used in cooking it. Never in my life. I always eyed it. Never in my life. At least I got that across, huh? Never! Anyway, we got some Worcestershire sauce. If I can open it with one hand. Open, stupid thing. Okay. That's it on the spice. We don't need any more right now. Usually it goes 2 eggs per 4 cans of tuna fish. Make sure you get the ones with water. Don't get the ones with vegetable oil. Oh my God, you'll ruin it with the vegetable oil. Let's see if I can crack that bitch with one arm. Nah, I did too. Look at that. It's the first time I ever opened an egg with one hand. There we go. We're going to try it again. Watch her get eggshells in there because I'm trying to use one hand. I knew it. Son of a biatch. And anyway, I don't like that much egg in mine. Usually I only use one, and I meant to do that. Only put one. But my recipe would call for 2. I mean, that just all depends on, if you like eggs or not. I love eggs. I just don't care for eggs and tuna fish mixed that well. The egg is so the mixture will stick together when you patty them. It helps it out. Okay, we got one more ingredient that's going to go in this. And let's see, what do we got here? Yeah, my cupboard's a mess. But I do keep that tuna fish stocked because I love this meal. It's excellent. And every time someone else does this, they always complaining because it's too dry. Well, that's the importance of not draining all those cans of tuna fish. And it also depends on how much cornmeal you put in there too. I don't measure this. I just eye it out. I'll probably put, I don't know, was that about a 1/4 cup? Something like that. It's not important how much of that you use. It's just important in, how dry they may come out. I mean, if it looks dry, you can feel it when you're mixing it together. You're supposed to use your hands, but I'm using a spoon at this point. Sorry about that. I have my phone way over there. But I was going to set it down and do this, but I didn't want to do that because I'm recording for you guys. It would be really, truly nice if this bowl would sit still and not move on me, but it really is moving on me. See, it's looking like I'm going to have to add a little more cornmeal to it. It's still a little bit mushy. You say mushy? Mushy. I'm telling you what, people say that I make the best tuna patties they've ever had. We're going to add a little bit more just to top it. Just regular cornmeal. That's it. Quaker cornmeal. You got to watch it. If you put it in your cabinet, this stuff right here, this cornmeal, you may have bugs, especially in the summertime. All the time my stuff is invaded with bugs. I didn't even look this time, so I guess I get bugs with mine. I don't see any, but there very well could be some in there. It wouldn't surprise my ass anyway. Alright, we want this to be heated, preheated also when you're doing this. I don't have my glasses on right now, but you want it at least 300, 325. 350 wouldn't hurt. Just got to be careful. This is an electric frying pan, and you guys all probably you're going to use your stove, so use about medium high on your stove. You can stove top it. I cook everything electric now because my stupid oven's broke. The only thing that's working right now is the burners. But I got to quit spending my money on stereo equipment and possibly get another oven this summer. Maybe we will when this house gets paid off this summer. Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. I really can't wait. Anyway, Tabasco. You want about 8 dashes of Tabasco in it. I also put cayenne pepper in there, but I think I told you about that. Alright, if I could find my Tabasco here. There she is. Yeah, that grease is already hot. I hear it. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 dashes. No, it's not important if you put 6 dashes or 2 dashes or 8 dashes or 100 dashes. Just enough to get that smell. I love the smell of Tabasco sauce. Alright, you're going to want to patty this. I'm going to end up setting you guys down while I do this. So, when you get to this video, I don't know how to edit very well. So when you get to my video, just hey, watch it. Alright, we can't have that. We're going to have to turn it down. Maybe I got it up too high. You got to watch it. This stuff's got a lot of moisture in it, so it's going to want to spit at you. Anyway, just fast forward the video until I get these, like, here, I'll kind of put it in there. That's about the best I can do you for, though. Hold on. Alright. I put the top on there. You can at least see what it is. Now I got 2 hands to work with. This will be my longest video. Yeah. We're just going to let it go. So if anybody want to see how it's finished, then fast forward it. That's all you got to do. Because all I'm doing right now is mixing this crap. I put a little more Worcestershire in there. Worcestershire sauce, it can be the generic because that's what I buy because this stuff's $5 a bottle. That's why. But anyway, if you fast forward that video, you won't see that part. It's not important really. Alright, I'm going to patty this stuff up. You get to hear my lovely sound effects when I do it. I'm holding this over the sink to get more moisture out of it as I'm squeezing them together like a ball in my hands. Because there's way too much liquid in there and it could burn you if you don't do that part. So I guess, and you know what? I hope you guys don't fast forward through this because it's kind of important. Just like so. Hold on, I'm going to grab my phone now. Just like that. See that, baby? She looks nice and good. You just let that cook until it's brown on the other side. Hold on, I'm going to grab another one. And try to get them bigger. I never get 4 out of these. It's really surprising to see if I do. Usually it's about 3.5. Yeah, you want to squeeze that water out as much as you can. Don't totally squeeze it all the way out, but most of it you want out. Because that's how I keep them moist. I have them saturated in there. Though I don't care as much as cornmeal you put in there, you're never going to change the consistency of that too much. I'm going to go ahead and kick this up a little bit. Let her start cooking a little bit. Hold on. We're almost there. Come on, baby, cook. Ooh. Just squeeze the rest of this out. I'm just showing you guys the tuna patties. I'm not going to go off and record everything I'm cooking because the other stuff's just basic. Macaroni and cheese and a vegetable. That's what I'm having with it. Wow, these are actually turning out really great. I mean, as far as me pattying them anyway. I know they're going to be good, though. Is there anything I've ever made that wasn't? I'm a 5-star cook. I've worked in lots and lots of restaurants before my accident. Every single restaurant just about in my county I worked in. I was also fired from it, too, and rehired. So if that don't tell you something, that's pretty hilarious. It's all because I was coming in drunk. And they would find out that I've been drinking and send me back home. And if it happened again, they would fire me. Well, yeah, it happened again. But I'm sober now. I'm sober now for 3 years now. My 3rd year sober. Okay, guys. I'm not going to leave you sitting there anymore. After I'm all done, all finished with that part. Now we got to just let them cook. And I'll show you. The really delicious stuff here. I made a mess, so forgive me. Big time. I always make a mess when I'm cooking. But my mom used to say, I don't care how much of a mess you make, Mark, your cooking's always worth it. Only thing I did not add was the pepper. Black pepper. Hold on, I gotta go over there because I got salt and pepper always on my table over here. That's the cleanest you're gonna see that table, by the way. A friend came over today and he was counting change, so I had to clear the whole table off. Okay, you're gonna do this until it's golden brown. You'll be able to tell because it'll start moving around freely on the pan. Anyway, I may have to do a part 2 on this just to show you how it turned out, which I will do. Okay, guys, bye for now.